Memorial Day marks the unofficial start of summer and barbecue season.
But if you're in need for some last-minute decoration for your BBQs and all your party needs, don't worry, you're in luck.
Joining us now is lifestyle expert and best-selling author Mar Jennings. He's here. He's going to let us in on his favorite easy last-minute tabletop ideas for summer entertaining. Don't worry, if it's not for today, it's for any other party this summer.
That's right. It's not about breaking the bank. It's not about making it difficult. It's about being creative and resourceful.
Right.
And understanding what resources you have and how you can have them all play together and create great tablescapes that are inspiring for your guests when they arrive as well.
Ones that you want to pin, right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, let's start over here because this is already the classier than any party I've ever thrown.
And you know, everything there is plastic, and
Really?
use plastic like a professional. You don't have to spend a lot of money, and there's so many wonderful different shapes and patterns and different things that are all entertaining related. You have the ice bucket. You even have those faux ice cubes that are plastic, but you know, you'll use the real thing. But
Good.
there's wine glasses. There are certainly a variety of different shapes and sizes that you can use, and trays are also a great way to access and transport a lot of different things. And then step it up with a very powerful, festive, any occasion napkin. That always sets the tone, and it's very inexpensive to have a collection.
Yeah, you
of
could
that.
even go to the dollar store and get different colored napkins, but like you said, it always adds a pop of color for all of your neutrals.
Correct.
That you have for any party.
And keep a supply at hand at all time. Sometimes they're giving them away. Buy the packages and then store them.
And
Yes,
you never know
exactly.
when you're going to need fancy napkins.
You never know. Let's gravitate over here. We talked about plastic. Look, plastic even comes into silverware as well. Very creative stuff. Always step up the experience with a nice napkin. You can also go with something that you normally would use indoors that changes the vibe altogether. This, you could do a little astroturf, cut it out in circular patterns, or even cut it out in different letters and use it as a placemat. It's fun, it's playful, and let's not forget about recycling all that cork. You can make it as a tag to tell your guests exactly where to sit.
You know what's nice about this? I feel like we're bringing the old dining room, the archaic dining room, out, and we're using it outside because so many people have these fancy napkins in these cabinets that they never use.
You know, and it's all about using what you have.
Right.
It does no good if it's stored and no one's using it. You know, bring it out. And when you bring it out, interject it with Mother Earth. And that's what I have in this next place setting. You know, I have very inspired to the earthly textures. And you notice this is just a simple twine, and this was a laundry line. Okay, so how it plays
So
beautifully.
inexpensive, right? And it's something that you could just have in your house already and just tie it around a napkin, and there you go.
And
all
look,
set.
you can also go into your cabinet and find, you know, your pantry, all beans and stuff that you can sprinkle along the table
The only
as well.
beans I have are in a can, but I shouldn't use those.
See, this
Don't-
is
Those are messy.
inexpensive. Right, exactly.
It would be a very messy party.
But see how it's very organic,
It's
and
so
I
beautiful.
pull things that you normally would have in your home. I'm putting it on the table and just following the same color tone, and somehow it all works very professionally.
I think what I love about it is that it's all very natural, uniform, not specific to any holiday, but you added the pop of the red and blue here.
Correct.
So you can use these for any holiday party, but then add in the colors for the
Absolutely.
season, whatever it is
depending
that you're
upon the
celebrating.
occasion.
Right.
And the last thing is that, listen, you could rent stuff. It's very inexpensive sometimes to just rent glasses and make it simple for yourself and not have to worry about it. But here's a perfect example. Everything here came from off-price stores. This is not a lot of money. It's very inexpensive. I also like to step it up. If I am going to use glasses, you know, put the menu in the glass. That way your guests know exactly what to expect.
That's cute.
Bring the LED lights out to your table as well, and add drama with the candelabra. Create the layers from lighting from the table up to a candelabra. And now this just vibrates a very sophisticated evening out. That doesn't cost a lot of money. Again, everything here came from off-price stores. Nothing costs a lot of money, and it's resourceful.
The second you put a candelabra on your table, it's like instant
Voila!
heat. Yeah,
There
it
you go.
is.
It's a party.
You can have paper and plastic, but you bring out that candelabra and you're like the classiest picnic thrower ever.
And just think about it, it's about reflection here. So the mirror adds that big reflection, and you also just tie that same color tone all together, and when you follow that color tone or that vibration of a theme, all of a sudden it elevates everything, and it has a purpose, and it looks intentional, and it's really, you know, just being extremely resourceful and finding out what you have and what you can add to it.
Mar, you've inspired me thus far. Now, we're not done with you yet. Later in the show,
No,
we're
you're
gonna
not
have
done
you.
with me yet.
What are we doing later in the show?
We're going to find out how to entertain, because now it's entertaining. High season for being outside. So I'm going to give you a lot of different clever ideas on activities and different ways to make it easy for you. That way when people arrive, they know what to do, they know where to go, and they know the process of your party.
And you as the host can relax like you do in your hammock when you host parties,
That's
right?
right. I like to sit back and
kick back.
prepare and enjoy the environment, and that's the key. You know, if you prepare yourself and you know what you have and you have the resources and you plan ahead, you know, it all works very easily.
Wonderful.
So more with Mar later in the show, and that hammock he described, we've got the picture. So
to prove it, right?
we're going to show that. Yeah. No, go anywhere. We'll be right back.